The plane crash that killed a rising star in the world of music and film.
22-year-old singer, songwriter, and actress Aaliyah seemed like she was on an unstoppable path to the top. But what really happened on that fateful evening? Let's go back to August 22nd, 2001. Aaliyah was in Miami filming underwater scenes for her next single, Rock the Boat. Aaliyah and crew then flew to the Abaco Islands in the Bahamas to continue the shoot. She finished filming her parts a day earlier than expected, so on the evening of August 25th, they decided to catch a flight back to Florida. The Cessna 402 they chartered ended up being 2 hours late. Everyone had grown impatient waiting at the terminal. Aaliyah was known to be a nervous flyer, and she had serious reservations flying on such a small plane and refused to board it. She was starting to get a headache and went back to the taxi to rest. Later on, someone was sent to check on her. They allegedly slipped Aaliyah something to help her relax. The passengers were arguing with pilots about the equipment and luggage, telling him there was plenty of space for everything they brought. The pilot tried to convince them that space wasn't the issue, it was the weight, and the plane was overloaded. But he eventually did give in, and the passengers started aboard. Aaliyah was brought out of the taxi and carried onto the plane despite her earlier protests, still knocked out from whatever she had been given earlier. After having trouble starting one of the engines, the aircraft was finally ready, so they taxied out to runway 27 to depart. Witnesses saw the plane slowly lift off and climb to about 100 feet. Then, one of the engines failed, and they started a nosedive. Unable to recover, it crashed into the marsh just 200 feet off the departure end.